Hey, it's Raleigh from KAMUI, and I am your average pool player. This is a video series where I take shots that professionals do on the first try in major tournaments, and I see how many tries it takes me to complete them, and also what I learn along the way, and I try to reason out what I'm doing wrong.
This shot is by Efren Reyes, and it's a doozy. A little history: Efren first traveled from the Philippines to America in 1984 under the fake name Cesar Morales. As soon as he landed, he just tore through the greatest players in America. By the time they figured out he was the top-ranked Filipino player, Efren Reyes, he had already won a few major tournaments and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Apart from being an unparalleled shot maker, he's also got one of the most creative minds in the game. In this shot, he's got to hit the 1 ball, but he's blocked by a wall of balls, and this unfortunately placed 10 ball takes away any reasonable bank shot. Efren takes aim and hits the ball off the corner of the center pocket, down the rail, and makes the 1 ball. Okay, let's give it a shot. My first shot, I use a good amount of backspin and send it straight into the 8 ball. But it's kind of close. I've definitely hit worse shots. I used backspin because I noticed Efren aiming really low on the cue ball, and that made sense to me because I find backspin helps the ball drift down a rail after contact with another ball. I turned out to be exactly wrong, but I didn't figure that out on attempt 2, or attempt 3, or attempt 4. After an extremely demoralizing shot 5, it was clear I was getting nowhere and that I needed to check the tape. Okay, although the footage is bad, and it looks like it was shot through a burlap sack by a potato, and then it was bounced to a VHS tape, and then it was like dictated to a stenographer. Okay, it's bad. But I can see where I made my mistake. Efren is definitely aiming his shot at the bottom of the ball, but when he actually makes contact, he hits the top of the ball. And that's when it all clicked. I'm trying to send a ball through a gap that's about 1.5 balls wide. Backspin might be the right choice if I was hitting another ball, but the corner of a pocket does not act like a ball. It acts like a spring. Any backspin I apply pulls the cue ball more toward the 8 ball or the wall of balls. What I want is topspin, so the cue ball bends toward the rail and misses the 8 ball. So on attempt number 6, I try to copy Efren exactly by aiming low and then following through with topspin, and it's closer. And if you slow it down, you can actually see the ball bending away from the 8 ball instead of towards it on my previous shots. Attempt 7, the topspin pulls the cue ball to the rail around the 8 and makes the 1 ball. Well, kiss my grits, I'm happy about that. Now, ordinarily, I would stop here, but I'm something of a craftsman. And although I technically made the 1 ball, Efren brought the cue ball around for position on the 2 ball, and I wouldn't be able to respect myself if I didn't do it properly. Shot number 8, I aim nice and high. Hit the rail, bend around the 8, make the 1, and shape on the 2. Okay, 8 attempts, 7 if you want to get technical, 6 if you're nasty. And now I even know a little bit more about how to play a ball off the corner. Now, will I actually use this shot in a game? You bet your sweet ass I will. I mean, I'm probably not going to actually make it in a game, but can you imagine if I did? And isn't that what pool's all about? And by the way, if you know why Efren aims lower on the cue ball and then hits high, please leave me a comment. I am dying to know. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks to Society Billiards for letting me film in their wonderful pool hall. If you have any comments or critiques or criticisms, or you want me to try a shot, go ahead and leave them below, and like and subscribe or whatever. I'm not your parents. Okay, bye-bye.